What up, YouTube? It's your boy, TicoisTocory, aka the Control Freak. As you can see, I'm back with another video, and this video is the EA press conference at E3 2013, and I wanted to go over what EA had to show today, because like the last video I said, took notes, page 2, EA press conference, and I have all my keys, getting ready to let y'all know what I thought and my thoughts of E3 and my thoughts of the EA press conference. Okay, so let's start out with EA and what they opened up with today. EA opened it up with the game called Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, and it was cool. It's kind of like the Modern Warfare, Yeah, you get it, Modern Warfare. But it was cool, man, because it's a bunch of plants and zombies going at it, you know, out in the garden. And, you know, the zombies try to eat up all the good plants, and the plants just, you know, just fighting and shooting with the little pellets and stuff like that. Man, I'm trying to tell you, and it was pretty cool. It was for, it say that it's going to be available for Xbox One first, and then the Xbox 360 second, okay? So if you guys are interested in Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, go back. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of videos on YouTube right now that shows like trailers and stuff like that. IGN, GameSpot, you know, game trailers. Everybody pretty much has something out there. If you're interested in that, that's what EA started out the press conference with. Okay, so we're gonna move down the line to the next game, and it was Titanfall by Respawn and EA. Now, Titanfall was at the end of the Microsoft press conference, and I thought it was just a Microsoft exclusive. I know Respawn had something to do with the game, but I had no idea that EA actually had anything to do as far as teaming up with Respawn to make this game. But it looked pretty good. It was machines, and it was actually people running off buildings shooting. It's like a first-person shooter, and you get into a machine and you go at it with other machines and all kinds of stuff like that. So it was pretty cool. I was locked into that. Okay, I was sitting on the bed with my devices like, okay, that's cool. You know, I'm still locked in. I'm good. So the next thing they talked about, they touched on, was the Ignite and Frostbite 3 engines. The Ignite engine was for EA Sports games, and the Frostbite is for like Battlefield and, you know, other games like that on that sort of type of genre, which was cool. And I really was cool, you know, bought into that a little bit. You know, I'm still waiting for them to pull out the big guns, bang bang, you know. But that was pretty cool, and I'm glad they explained the engines, you know, and what's to come in the new consoles. And I was very crunk about that. We're gonna move down to the next thing. The next thing is gonna be Need for Speed Rivals All Drive. So Need for Speed Rivals look pretty good. All the Need for Speed titles look good on every console. When the console drops that Need for Speed game, it looks good. From all the way from back in the day when we first got Need for Speed for the PS2 or PS1, when the time was good, when the time was great, and the graphics were relevant, it was awesome, all the way to now. And it looks realistic, looks very amazing, look very realistic. And I like the Need for Speed franchise. I play Carbon, that's one of my favorites, and I really haven't got a chance to get into like Hot Pursuit, you know, the previous Need for Speed games. But I'm probably gonna go back to GameStop and pick up, you know, some PS3 and Xbox 360 Need for Speed, kind of like, you know, split them up, you know, half on this system, half on that system, and it is what it is, and I'm gonna collect those, and I'm good. Okay, so the next game they talked about, it wasn't a game, it was actually a Need for Speed movie. They're actually going to make a motion picture for Need for Speed, which was cool, and I really, really want to see that. It's kind of like a knockoff Fast and the Furious. You know, Fast and the Furious off the chain. Can nothing touch that movie to me. Like, that movie was awesome as far as racing and a motion picture. But that was good. But yeah, so they had a Need for Speed presentation for the movie, and it was cool. I mean, hey, I'm looking to see that. That's maybe something I go see at the matinee, but I'll go support EA, you know, and see that. The next thing was Dragon Age Inquisition, and Dragon Age, I saw the franchise around, you know, I know that it's a really popular franchise, and I don't know, I just know that it looked pretty nice. It looked pretty nice, but excuse me, I never played it. Okay, so the next column was EA Sports. Okay, EA Sports presented a lot of games, and they started it out with NBA Live 14. So we're talking about NBA Live. I haven't seen the NBA Live since the last NBA game they tried to make with Kevin Durant on the cover, and it just really didn't do well. The presentation was awesome, but the gameplay looked like boo-boo, and I mean, it was just not comparable to 2K. But as we say, the next gen console, they're gonna have NBA Live 14 on it, and I think it looked pretty good. I like the poetry when it opened up. The guy was saying the poetry. He was going off in it. You know, I was really feeling it. Like, yeah, damn, this is what's up. This is sick. I like this. You know, hell yeah. You know, NBA Live. Hell yeah, I missed Live. And then you saw Kyrie come out and talk. And then you had the game actually show you, you know, what it looked like. And the Kyrie graphics when he was dribbling, when they were explaining the physics or whatever, it was cool. It was cool. I mean, it looked pretty good to me. It looked pretty good to me. And I was like, cool, you know, I miss Live. You know, back in the day, that's what started the basketball stuff was Live. But it quite, I don't know, it looked good. It looked good. I can't really get my impressions because I didn't see actual gameplay on the trailer. I need to see in-game gameplay. Player models, characters, I need to see that. You know, I was big on Live when 10 was out, and I just need to see player models. You know, that's when Mike Wang was over at Live, and Mike Wang was helping develop the game, and those character models were coming along. That game was coming along, and then he went back to 2K. He jumped ship, and he said, you know what, EA, deuces, I'm gonna go back to 2K, and it's been good for them ever since. The next game they unveiled was the Madden 25, and they talked about the EA Ignite engine. Gameplay, it being for the next gen consoles. It looked pretty good. Madden looked good. I ain't gonna lie. Madden, I'm football. You see this hat? Tim Tebow to the Patriots, baby. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Anyway, but yeah, Madden looked really good, man. I was very impressed with John Madden, the Madden 25 game, and it looked really good. I was excited. You know, I had to shed a tear because you know I love football. That's my favorite sport, and then basketball behind it. But yeah, I was impressed with the Madden. Then they had FIFA. They had Drake come out, which started from the bottom, instrumental. He came out and did his thing, which was cool. And he played FIFA. I mean, he's from Toronto, so you know they play FIFA. Him and Wayne and everybody in the studio. When they're in the studio, they relaxing. You know, they play FIFA and it's cool. And that's what's up. I like FIFA. You know, it looked pretty beautiful. But that's pretty much it. With that, the biggest seasons of Revenge. The biggest seasons of revenue. Okay, sorry. So I see that this may be the biggest season for revenue because of the next gen consoles and the current consoles right now, that these titles are really going to sell. But I think that they may outsell on the 360 and the PS3 because the games are more put together. Live 14 ain't coming out. We know that ain't coming out on what we have now, but it's coming out for the new consoles. But I know they better have it together. Gameplay better be on point. Everything better be right. Alright, we're gonna move down to UFC, my game. Open weight weekend. Alright, UFC's coming. I'm crunk. Dana White came out, cocky. Bruce Buffer was introducing. Ben Henderson came out. John Jones came out. They did their thing, you know, and it was cool. And I'm gonna buy it. It's UFC. I don't give a damn. I'm buying it. I don't care. PS4, UFC is mine. You know, I'm buying it. I got it. UFC open weight weekend. You know what I do. Battlefield 4, 64 players, commander mode. Sick. Consoles got me going. Let me blown away on a new console. Hardcore. Tablets. It's gotta be hardcore. Tablets, you can use tablets within the 64. You can mix up the integration with the 64 players. I mean, that is ridiculous. And it's cross-platform. It's ridiculous. I'm like, damn, you know, that's what's up. But I like that, man. I'm very, very, very confident in Battlefield. I actually liked Battlefield a little bit more than COD, you know. I like Battlefield's multiplayer. And their stories are okay. The stories are cool, but I like COD's story. So like on COD Ghosts, the Riley the dog, I like that. Like seriously, I like that. So I'll get both. And I think I'm gonna get COD on the 360 just because may not rush out and buy one just right now. Just right now. I'm just trying to wait. If they can do something by like doing with the online and all that stuff, then maybe I might go out and get one. But yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. And then the last thing I wanted to touch about the EA press conference was DICE president. They presented Mirror's Edge and Faith, and she's back, and it's sick, and it's running off the new engine. You know, it's running off the new what's the name engine? Whatever the hell the engine this is. What engine is that? Ignite? No. Whatever. That new engine. Damn it. The Frostbite engine. Yeah. Sorry. But yeah, it's running off that. But that's pretty much it. So leave your comments below about the EA press conference 2013. What did you think about it? What did you think about NBA Live? What did you think about Madden? What did you think about FIFA? What did you think about UFC coming brand new to the consoles, Titanfall, and all the stuff? You know, leave it below. Be sure to comment. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to like. Thanks for 500 subscribers. It's your boy TicoisTocory, aka the Control Freak. E3 2013 coverage. Deuce.